Mello TV Sports gets out of the block with some track and field news as organizers of the Tokyo 2020 Olympics rolled out stricter coronavirus countermeasures today, including plans to test athletes daily as they try to reassure a Japanese public made increasingly skeptical by the resurgent pandemic. With just 3 months to go until the postponed games, Japan has been encumbered by a slow-moving vaccination drive that has raised concerns about the viability of the games. Some public ire has focused on Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga, who has repeatedly pledged that the event will go ahead. Overseas spectators have already been ruled out, and a decision on whether to allow domestic spectators will be taken in June, a few weeks before the games begin on July 23. Parts of Japan, including the capital Tokyo, were put under a new state of emergency at the weekend, and most of the Japanese public think the games, postponed from 2020 because of the pandemic, should be cancelled or delayed again. Still on track and field, St. Mary High successfully defended the girls, while Port Antonio captured the boys' crown at yesterday's Eastern Athletics Championship at the National Stadium. A total of 260.5 points gave St. Mary another hold on the title as they beat Buff Bay 204 into second and Titchfield High third with 191.5 points. Port Antonio, on the other hand, totaled 230 points for the boys' crown, leaving Titchfield and Buff Bay in their wake, 203 and 151 points for second and third, respectively. St. Mary High took the overall title with 403.5 points. Oberlin High's Javane Edwards was among the standout performers as he broke the boys' javelin open record 53.20 meters, bettering that mark of 52.33 set by Raymond Richards of Buff Bay last year. Alexia Austin of Glen Golf posted 14.52 seconds in the girls' Class 2 100-meter hurdles, erasing the old record of 14.74 by Felicia Ferron of Morant Bay High. St. Mary High School girls' captain Sydney McIntosh took the 100 and 200 meters Class 1 sprint double. She won the 100 meters in a time of 12.51 seconds and the 200 meter in a time of 26.44 seconds. We bowl over to cricket news now. Former Sri Lanka pace bowler has been banned from all cricket for 6 years after an International Cricket Council anti-corruption tribunal found him guilty of breaching its code. The ban for 42-year-old Zoisa, who has also had coaching stints with the Sri Lanka women's team and the men's A squad, is retroactive from October 31, 2018, when he was provisionally suspended. In November, Zoisa was found guilty of match fixing by an independent anti-corruption tribunal. He was provisionally suspended in 2018 and charged with 3 offenses under the Anti-Corruption Code, including being party to an agreement or effort to fix a match. He has also been charged with breaching 4 counts of the Emirates Cricket Board's Anti-Corruption Code for players who participated in a T10 league in the United Arab Emirates in 2017, and the proceedings are ongoing. The left-arm bowler played 30 tests and 95 one-day internationals from 1997 to 2007. Earlier this month, former Sri Lankan all-rounder Dilhara Luketi has been banned from cricket for 8 years due to corruption. Now on to NBA. Luka Doncic outscored Steph Curry for the first time in 5 career head-to-head meetings, and Dallas went on a 28-0 run, bridging the first and second quarters as the visiting Dallas Mavericks pounded the Golden State Warriors 133-103 in the NBA action last night. Doncic had a game-high 39 points on the second night of back-to-back, helping the Mavericks win the series 2-1 over the Warriors and go 3.5 games up in their duel for playoff position in the Western Conference. Curry, who scored 57 points the last time the teams met in Dallas in February, finished with a team-high 27. Elsewhere on the night, Giannis Antetokounmpo compiled 29 points, grabbed 12 rebounds, and dished out 8 assists as the Milwaukee Bucks held off the host Charlotte Hornets for a 114-104 victory. It marked the Bucks' first win in 3 tries against the Hornets this season. Brooklyn Nets weathered off scoring nights from Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving in their 116-103 victory over the Toronto Raptors to become the first Eastern Conference team to clinch a playoff berth. The Portland Trail Blazers had a 133-112 win over the Indiana Pacers in Indianapolis. The Oklahoma City Thunder avoided a franchise record 15-game losing streak with a 119-115 victory over the hosts Boston Celtics, while the Minnesota Timberwolves had a 114-107 victory over the Houston Rockets. And now to end tonight's sports package, we present you with Sports Spotlight. In tonight's Sports Spotlight, I want to talk about cricket. Lovely cricket right here in the West Indies. Now, we just heard reports yesterday that the Caribbean Premier League, the CPL, will be held in St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Kitts and Nevis, we know the cases of coronavirus has dwindled, and the Minister of Sport is very pleased to note that he has won the bid for his country to play the CPL there. Now, we know last year that the CPL was played in Trinidad and Tobago entirely because of the coronavirus pandemic. I'm ready. I'm excited that this year the CPL will be playing again. All the brilliant catches, the sixes, and all of that. I can't wait. And I know you can too. This has been Sports Spotlight. And those are the stories making sports news tonight. We now head back to the news desk with Shelley and Hill.